Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good. And today we are going to be talking about this really nice set from Speedball. It's called Complete Calligraphy Kit. This is a really nice set for beginners, and I purchased this kind of a set back in 2017 as well. So you can say that this is one of the first set with which I started my calligraphy journey. And today we are going to unbox the set and we are going to see what all things are we going to get inside. And of course we'll be talking about what makes this set really nice for beginners. So let's get straight to it. I am Abhay. You're watching Abhay Calligraphy. Let's get started. Alright, so before unboxing, let me tell you from where you can actually get this set. So you can get this set from Amazon. It will cost you around 2500 rupees. And I have updated the link in the description box down below, so you can follow that link and you can purchase easily via Amazon. Alright, so now let's just quickly remove this seal, and now you can see all the things we are gonna get inside of this package. So in this particular package we get one oblique holder, one straight holder, one broad edge nib, that is a C2 nib. Then we have got one pointed nib as well, but it has gone somewhere inside the package, so I'll show you later on. Then we have got a pen cleaner, Speedball super black Indian ink. Then we have got one 1.3 mm size elegant marker as well, so this will be again used in broad edge calligraphy. And then we have got Speedball textbook, but before that, here is the nib. So as I told you, it has gone somewhere inside the package. So here is the Hunt 101. This is a pointed pen nib, and now you can see both these nibs side by side. So these are quite different from one another. And coming back to this Speedball textbook, it contains all the script and styles that we can write using the nibs that we have got inside of this package. And it's really nice that they have included this textbook with this pack. And lastly, we have got some paper to write. This is a bean fang paper of 74 GSM, and this particular pack contains 50 sheets of 9 by 12 inches. And it's actually in grid, so that's a nice thing again. So basically this pack contains everything that we need to kickstart our calligraphy journey. From holders to inks to calligraphy styles and where to write them, everything is included in this package. So now I'm going to tell you with which holder you are going to use which nib. So first of all, I'm going to use this straight holder, and I will be using it with broad edge nib, that is a C2 nib. And as you can see, there is a demarcation at the front through which you can easily insert your nib just like that, and now your pen is ready to write. Whereas if we talk about the pointed nib, we'll be using the oblique holder with that. So again, this is how you can insert the pointed nib in the holder and your pen is ready to write. Now one thing you can notice here is that you can use the pointed nib with straight holder as well, but you cannot use C2 nib with oblique holder. So basically pointed nib can work with both the holders, whereas the C2 nib will work only with the straight holder. Now you may think our pen is ready, we can simply dip it into the ink and we can start writing. But that's not it, we need to prepare the nib as well. Now you may ask, what is this? What is nib preparation? So let me talk about that briefly. See, whenever we get a new nib, it comes with an oil coating which prevents the ink sticking to that nib. So we need to remove that oil coating before we can actually start writing with our nib. So this whole process of removal of oil coating is called nib preparation, and I'll show you both the ways. What happens if we don't prepare the nib? What kind of strokes we will be getting? And later on I will be preparing the nib so that you can compare with the kind of strokes we will be getting afterwards. So here I have my unprepared nib and I'm just going to dip it into the ink, and as you can see the ink is not sticking properly to the nib, and as a result we will be getting an ink blot and these are the kind of strokes we will be getting. So that's the problem. People purchase these kind of nibs, they don't have any idea about nib preparation. They kind of start writing directly onto the paper, but they don't get desirable kind of strokes, and then they get disappointed. So that's why the nib preparation is an absolutely essential step. So now I have prepared the nib. There can be many ways of doing that. What I followed was a very simplest and easiest way of all. So what I did was I took a piece of potato and inserted both the nibs into that piece of potato and left it there for like 20-30 seconds, and that automatically will remove the oil coating. And then I washed it off, dried it using a paper towel or tissue paper, and now our pen is ready to write. And as you can see now, after preparation, the ink is sticking properly to the nib. So now let's try to write something. The grid present in this sheet is meant to be used for italics, but we are anyways going to write black letter, and that will be written straight. So let's try to write some black letter. If your ink is feathering or bleeding on paper, then you might wanna shake that ink bottle just a little bit, because sometimes what happens is the pigment settles down, and shaking that ink bottle should help. If the ink is still bleeding, then it's better to switch to a different paper. You can try some thicker paper, somewhere around 100 GSM, 120 GSM could be a better choice. This paper quality is decent. I mean, it's basically a beginner level quality. There are chances of your nib getting stuck into this paper, especially the pointed nib. I'll show you the kind of strokes you will be getting with the pointed nib as well. So these are some of the examples of the styles which you can try using both of these nibs. But in case if you want to try something extra, then you get this Speedball textbook. Inside of it you will find a lot of different kind of scripts and styles which you can try. I'm really glad that they have included this newly launched textbook in this package. Once you are done writing, you need to clean these nibs. Please do not leave your nibs in the holders. So what I do is basically I wash them thoroughly with water, and usually water removes all of the ink, but if sometimes ink is not going off the nib, then I can use the nib cleaner as well. So it's a liquid kind of a solution which you get inside of this package. After that, you can just dry it off using a paper towel or a tissue paper, and then please store them in a dry area until your next project. Now let's quickly talk about this elegant marker of 1.3 mm size. Now this is again will be used in broad edge calligraphy, but I am going to use it mostly for the freehand calligraphy. So if you are someone who does a lot of freehand calligraphy or lettering, then this can be a really nice tool for you. And this is how this pen writes. So that's about it in this video. I've talked about everything that we get inside of this package, and I think it's a really nice value for money kind of a set for beginners, because you get to try both of these nibs, holders and everything without actually buying all of these sets separately. So that makes it really nice set. So if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and please let me know in the comment section on which topic you want the next video to be made. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. I am Abhay. You were watching Abhay Calligraphy. Stay safe. Take care. Bye bye.